Right, and we're live. Greetings and welcome all to another Sunday live stream with some more Divinity Originals. Right, let's stomp that Phantom Forest. And get ever so slightly closer to what is supposed to be the end of this game. Alright, so I had made a slight detour to the tomb over here so I could loot it. And now we just need to find some place where we can do a little bit of identifying, because I'm not gonna wait for Hanuman to get his skills up to a level where I can be not annoyed by them. I think the Enchantress over here has we need.
Oh no, noble friend. Your upper chakras are in desperate need of a good scrubbing. Fortunately for you, my homebrewed tinctures will do the job. Or if you're in the mood for something a bit more electrifying, one of my air scrolls might give your system just the shock it needs.
Just see if we can find everything that is not yet identified. I think that's... oh, no, there was one. Hello, SI. Welcome to the stream. Just looking to identify anything that I have not yet found. I mean, now that we have got oodles of gold, I don't mind identifying this way.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Thank you. Alright, and let us actually do some selling, because that's the stuff that I probably will not need. And there's plenty of gold we can still fleece out of you. I'm never gonna use a helm for sneaking like that. It's not better than what I currently have. Need some more boots. And let's see. I mean, I definitely need better shoes for Samantha. I don't really need the sneaking, specifically. Extra resistances probably will work. And all these pickpocketing things. Oh. Actually, I don't need a crafting one. I've got one over here. 3 initiative is kind of nice, but probably save that for someone else. Deception and Constitution. This is a... I'm not sure it's a better ring though. Those resistances are kind of useful. Extra dexterity or intelligence and telekinesis. That could be useful. Alright, this one is just obsolete now. You're never gonna let that go, are you? Alright, let's do a little bit of cleanup here then. Well, Luckily, Tormented Souls are now in the store, so we can start thinking about better upgrades. At least partially.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Right, so what amulet does Jahan have? I mean, his amulet isn't bad per se.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Right, let us move away from the market for a bit so I don't have to hear that constant thing. Right, equipment. What do I need? Right, let's just start giving stuff out so that in directions where they're probably more useful. Dexterity. That's probably better than this ring. I mean, being immune to stun. Yeah, good, but more dexterity, vampiric touch. Right, someone had some really outdated stuff. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna give these to Anomen. Where is they? Just saw them. Where did they go? Here. Not necessarily better. Right, the Flammen Schwert of Fire. I don't think that's better than what Medora has. Currently, she's using this. Right, let's just move it over to Medora's inventory so I can actually do a proper check. And no, her current sword is just better. The special is kind of nice, but eh. You've plenty of weight limit. You could probably lose to shed some, do with shedding some pounds. Right, we also needed to replace your shoes with something more useful. And I also had some wand that I needed to give over to Anomen. We don't need you anymore. No. Lotus. And I think anything else really matters in this particular case. Right, so the new wand is not better than what you have, not better than what you have, not better than what you have. I should make a circuit around all the other shops to make sure they have what they need. A couple of ingredients that I need. The Tormented Souls I need some rubies, particularly high class rubies, so that I can give the proper resistances to my armor. Because I currently only have a small ruby and a glass ruby. Small ruby is apparently better. And I had one bigger one. Yeah, large ruby. So I need large rubies at least at this point to give the proper resistances. Alright, there was also this ring. Do I give that to someone else? Jahan, you have better rings. Give this to Jahan. Probably better than this. I really would prefer it if my ingredients are all in the same bag, so I don't have to keep looking for them. Alright, let's do a circuit around the world. Heading over to Silverglen.
May the goddess guide you through the forest and keep you safe.
I still have no idea. Alright, we can probably ignore most of this stuff. So I don't know when this happened, but suddenly in the descriptions of these things it says if they're novice, adept, or master. I don't think it used to do that, but I'm not sure why it's suddenly showing that. The game has not had an update in ages. Is it just because I'm a certain level now? The component sellers are over here.
You dare disturb my rumination? It must be that you can hardly wait to purchase an ingredient or two for a very urgent recipe.
Well, I'll take a
forgive
sinew.
this imposition if you'll make me a generous offer.
And other than that, you don't have anything particularly interesting.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. You'll hardly impress the conduit with such a clouded look about your eyes. But not to fear, not to fear. I've just the potion.
Ah, thank... Oh. You haven't any ale, have ya? Well, never mind for now.
With the
What
grace.
sort of magical relics can I offer ya? Blessed by the goddess they are, each and all.
I mean, it's not bad stuff per se. Hey dear. But again, I'm only interested in tormented souls and the like.
Ever shot a bullseye in your sleep? Well, no wonder with your skill book as empty as all that.
Right, so Barrage is adept skill, and I think I have all the adept skills I can pick. Arrow spray, shrapnel scatter. Think you have anything particularly interesting? I'll sell you my arbalests and all the obsolete stuff that I'm not going to be using anyway.
We should have asked the goddess to deal with him, but in this case, vengeance was swifter than her great hand.
You've got it backwards. We are her hand, and the goddess's hand smites any who work against the greater good.
Now there's a fine perspective. Hail the goddess's hand!
Level 18 dexterity. This does seem better. And my daughter's helmet is Perception, Leadership. Lose a bit of hit points, but I don't think that matters that much. Hmm.
Watch where you're going. These beauties will pierce you to the bone. So, do you fancy a trade then? Come now, before my ale arrives.
That's... I do have a fire essence. Must have been picking up something when I was just controlling her. What do you have exactly?
Quite a fine skeleton beneath that hide of yours, isn't there? Yes, a lovely, sturdy thing. I bet it'll...
Alright, let's just check the cellars over here, and then we'll move on to Sacred Stone.
Come hither, sweetheart.
Where the wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How...
Goddess greetings, friend. Her greatness gave us fire, her greatness gave us earth, and my savvy brings you spells at the best rate in town. Come, give me your best offer.
Vengeance was swifter than my hand.
You got it backwards. We are her hand.
Nah. Not finding the particular ingredients that I need. I'll check the stores up here. They might have something.
So good of you to drop by, my liege. As always, be welcome.
Yeah, you don't really have anything other than the stuff I sold you, apparently. I mean, I have something to sell. It's probably best if I do it to you. Yeah, you can have that. You've got a lot of money.
Are you hungry, Alfie? Oh, I hope you are, because you're getting...
Justice at last for my darling. Oh, since we avenge him, I will, how you say, slip like smooth for rest of my days. Take whatever you...
Hello again, or do a salutoin, as we
Not
say
a
in our
tormented
homeland.
soul. And no rubies, though. If it isn't one thing, it's another. I still didn't change the shoes. Yeah, let's just use these ones. And combine them with... nails. And now we can't slip. Still don't like how high up we are on the weight. Now we can resurrect for free. Let's have a look at our skills. Alright, so we have 6 novice, 4 adept, and that's the limit of what I can do, right? 4 adept, 1 master. So I could consider just getting rid of something that I don't need. Right, so what would be more useful? Because I don't ever really use survivors. No, that's not the one. Yeah, the shrapnel scatter. It's not that useful. Blows up my target, but that's mostly just for containers and all that. That's not really what I want. Fortunately, there is so many skills in the expert marksman. As in, there's 3 of them. You know what, I'm just gonna forget this one. And I need to choose. I already have plenty of skills that can do damage to multiple targets at the same time. Let's learn Barrage. The wrong one. Rain of... no, Arrow Spray then. No. I mean, I don't want to learn Barrage, but I need to... I don't care about Infect. And the Rain of Arrows. I think Rain of Arrows probably. Yeah. As far as Geomancer skills, I currently have enough for 5 Novice, 2 Adept, 0 Master. So I probably should invest in that. Yeah. Does Alaman have any Geomancer box that I can borrow? Deadly Spores? Probably not. Have a look at skills for Geomancer. So should have plenty of skills in my bag. Summon Wolf Scroll. Do I have the books necessary to craft that stuff? And I have 2 Blank Earth Scrolls. Let's combine this with... make some Blank Earth books. What do I think would be useful for her to learn? Probably... well, I have plenty of Blank Earth Scrolls over here still. Let's see. Well, probably Summon Wolf. leaning more into the ranger type of skills that I would like for her. Do I have anything else? In Blessed Earth, less allies around you. Nice, but not quite what I want. Just poisoning someone probably is useful. Don't really have any of the low-level skills. It's fine, we can find those later. So... learn skills. Let's head over to Sacred Stone. That is here. I mean, I need to check all of them for skills that are relevant, and I possibly will need to go to the end of time to find other stuff that I probably will want. Can I get upstairs in the Secret Academy over here?
The goddess's way, young initiates, is not always easy.
They will not like it if I do that.
Seen the goddess asks too much. At times.
Alright, let's have a look at any of the stores here.
I never saw them fight so much as Cole. They're Rivellon's most yellow-bellied chickens.
Reminds me of a song I know.
Nothing particularly useful.
Say, you ever made it down to size?
Not in mine.
Well, come and be a simpleton. You'll see.
What a load of bullocks.
Let's go to the end of time. Alright, which one had the skills I want?
Welcome back. The rock spirit within me greets the rock spirit within you.
So, I'm looking for some levels, low-level skills. A master skill, I don't care about that. Fortify skill. I don't have many low-level skills, do you? And I'll take the blank skill book of Earth. You can have this skill book back. And I say back, that's probably not the right one. Like, who else did it? Who here sold marksman stuff? Well, let's just go one by one.
By the hoary beard of
Yeah, there you go.
Boreas, can it be? You've come home. It's about time, isn't it? Your quarters have been invaded by all manner of madness. Off to explore your...
So what skills do we actually have? At 6, Novice, 4 Adept, 1 Master. That is fine. You're still missing a skill here. There's a low-level skill that I don't have. And there is 6 skills in total you can have. But the only thing you don't have is Summon Spider. You don't really miss it, but Just for the sake of being complete, I probably want that. Witchcraft level 3, alright. Your witchcraft skill is level 3, so 6 novice, 3 adept, 0 master. So you're still missing at least a novice level skill. Let's see. What do you do? Witchcraft. Right, that is one skill we don't have, I think. Yeah, we don't have Decaying Touch.
By the hoary beard of Boreas, can it be? Off to explore your...
Do I have Decaying Touch? Doesn't look like I do. Let's go have a look around. We do want one more skill for you. Rolling Infestation. And all I think you have. We're not quite high up enough for that level, but that is the one that I want to give her, because the other ones require that she has a dagger, which she obviously does not have, and will never have.
You've returned, my brilliant friend. What is it that you wish to know? Take care, my...
What am I missing then? There's also the thing about this box, this chest over here that we could not open before. I think we found all the sisters now.
I am the last chest, the last chest, the last chest! If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it! Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each.
I think we did that.
I am the last chest.
To that frozen hell. Something or someone has taken hold of her. I wonder.
Yeah, we're never gonna be able to lockpick this thing, and it's got way too much hit points.
Have you seen my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
And back to Cecile then for a moment. To check the box sellers, magic sellers. Don't think we need Aru, because he sells fire and they must just check upstairs. I'm starting to lose track of what I'm trying to find.
Leave me be, I've a job to...
How
so gratifying to see you return. You are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
Lower resistances, drain willpower, decaying touch. Right, that's the one we want. Nothing up here. Now, for the sake of completion, I should probably just combine this with one of my blank skill books. And of course the book is in the bag. I think we've probably done mostly what I want. Let us see if we can get some more stuff from the undead person over in Hunter's Edge. See if that person has respawned at the inn. Because he should not have died, because he was not involved in the fighting. I'm pretty sure he would have hidden.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened to Herschel. Well, maybe he was killed. Alright, fine.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Ah, I'm dripping.
Feeling hot under the collar.
An intact finger. Just what that deviant of an orc was looking for. My, you're still alive. Way to beat the odds, Wanderer.
And there were rubies. Why is it so difficult to find stuff that I want? Alright, let's give this kills a bit of a test then. Let's see if we can get into the Goblin Village. We should be high enough level for that, and we know there is probably something in the totem that we want.
Go and rest.
Stand back, pigskin. You're not welcome on our hallowed ground.
Let's see if we can jump on.
these faithful minions of mine, you may stay unharmed. You may leave unmolested, but only if you indulge me. I wonder, don't you know? Reflect on that which was, is, and shall be. And I wonder how you would respond to a few hypotheticals, if hypotheticals indeed they are.
Alright, I'm ready for your questions.
Then let us begin. Say you meet two soldiers on a strip of beach. They impede your way, the discourteous drunks. Do you accept their orders to accompany them? Or do you stay true to your course and damn their lives? Enough. Go and rest. Drink spirit wine.
Well, I would stay true to my course, because that's what we did.
I would stay true to my course.
So would I.
Now say you meet a starving man. He is eyeing raw fish on a merchant stall as if it were the world's greatest treasure. Do you slap his hand bent on thievery? Or do you close your eyes to his lawless intent?
Well, we did close our eyes.
I would close my eyes.
So would I.
And finally, say that you meet a creature in distress. A beast of burden, perhaps. Wounded while protecting his mistress or master when they were assaulted by lonely bandits. Do you go to great lengths to save it, even though it doesn't concern you in the least? Or do you leave it to die and become carrion bird supper?
Well, we did try to save it.
I would go to great lengths.
So would I.
You have answered me truthfully. You who have been ripped from the ages. Your words do not belie your actions. Hear the spirits speak, my goblins. It is not to be speared, this creature. It may freely dwell among your kind. And fall to
This totem leaves a nasty taste in the mouth and a vicious slitting at the back of the mind. I smell demons.
Go to rest. Drink spirit wine.
It's heating up.
Alright, let's talk to someone.
Has seen into your soul and deemed you worthy of our wares. Goblin potions are the finest in the land, you know. Of ourself use essence of griffin and extract of phoenix.
Right, so...
What's this? It looks strange.
And it doesn't seem to let us want to go in here.
What can I do for you? And so let the...
Something a little light-hearted to start with. We already know that someone is manipulating that totem. And looks like there's also veins in here. Well, I am currently full up on pretty much all the stuff I need. I don't need another log. Take the thin golden spoon.
Hello again, my gracious ally. Would you care to trade? I'm flush with merchandise since the totems asked the goblins to donate their best equipment to the shaman.
You're nothing more than a shaman. Care to explain what's going on here?
So, you stumbled upon my particular method of ministering to my tribe. There's just nothing so special afoot here, Source Hunter. Believe you me. You see, not so long ago, one of our tribesmen stumbled across a mysterious red stone. We found it shiny and pleasing pleasing to the eye, so we installed it in our spirit totem. But soon it began to speak. A demon's voice it was, dark as night, and each of the goblins took it as the voice of the spirits made manifest. Where once they turned to their shaman for guidance, now they only have ears for that blasted totem. But I would not be so easily overlooked. I found this cave and built myself a device that would allow me to dispense guidance, as is my right, through the guise of the totem. The demon keeps his nose out of it, as long as there's enough bloodshed to go around. Though he did see fit to make an appearance when it came to questioning you. What's so special about a thick-necked pig's skin? I can't say, though. But there's no reason we can't keep this between us, friendskin. After all, better one of the tribe looking after it than a strange demon, wouldn't you say?
We must decide what to do with this trickster.
Come now, Source Hunter. There's no need to interfere in goblin affairs. All you've got to do is climb back up that ladder and go about your business as usual.
I'm in no mood for a fight.
I'm in no mood for a fight. Let this cheat carry on with his twisted little game.
He doesn't seem to be doing much harm in any case.
Ah, that's the spirit, noble Source Hunter. All for the good of the tribe, of course. Goblins require the guidance of their shaman, and ever will. Welcome the stranger! Show it, Goblin Grace!
Yeah, that's all up to me.
Hello again, my gracious ally. Would you care to trade? I'm flush with merchandise since the totems asked the goblins to donate their best equipment to the shaman.
You don't have all that much. But I do kind of need the bloodstone. Hello, Kalarima. We are currently looking into the goblin village. We managed to convince them that we are not evil.
Your totem. Dance for me, goblins. Revere me with a jolly.
Feeling hot under the collar?
I have been indulged. Enough. Go and rest. Drink spirit wine.
Our great totem has welcomed you into our fold, it seems. In that case, I am pleased to offer the monkey face a variety of top quality goods.
Ready to advance, ready to defend.
Dance for me, goblins. Revere me with a jolly jig. Enough. Go and rest. Drink spirit wine.
Once more, the filth talks, your wagging tongue. I may just roast it whether the totem likes it or not.
I managed to charm one of the guards to let me in, and then I spoke truth to the totem.
I, insolent and ignorant pigskin, am Sata Kandras, chief of goblins
I am the totem bearer, the lord of earth and sky. One day, all the world will bow before me and whisper my name in reverence. That wretched insect is who I am. Village. Ha! This is a tribe seat. This is she, Hoghide, is chief bitch of worm weak orcs in Hunter's Edge. Go there, yes, go, and she will make you orc bitch slave.
It's heating up.
How strong is this thing? Not all that strong. Let's try to do something silly.
Molten armor! I'm dying!
There is a bloodstone in there that we want, but we should probably handle this a little bit more effectively.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
The reverence of this totem now stand. And enough. Go and rest. Drink spirit wine.
Actually, are you close enough? Hmm. So
Silence awaits you.
nice. Everyone is warm, so I probably can't freeze anyone. Move away then. If I just do a barrage on you, would that be enough? Well, it certainly did a lot of damage. Do I have enough to fire an arrow? No, but I could do a grenade.
Just a few more nails in your coffin.
That's not what I threw. Let's do a heal. Just
kill.
stay frozen for a bit. Why are you not getting poisoned? And I have noticed that you're planting mines of some kind.
Sweet relief.
So hopefully those will not stick around when he dies.
I'm freezing here. Break down.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Back on my feet again. Burning touch.
Well, mostly just until the charm wears off.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
Let's just run over there. Hope we don't get stunned.
Trick of the toy maker.
Potent heat. Face the unending darkness.
your demise!
Alright. That went well enough. Probably more bloody than it needed to be.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
I'll take the potions. Shrooms, rolls, ooh, tormented soul, nice.
Baking like a cake.
And suddenly none of this stuff belongs to anyone anymore. I wonder how that happened. Alright, what can we do? Ooh, we got another talent. Right, what do I want to give? Sidestep then. Leaning into her character some more. Skills wise, go full bow. Your robe is getting dangerously low. Alright, so lightning rod. Yeah, probably a good idea. Abilities. These are all good. Doesn't really do damage with that stuff. Telekinesis then. Dang it. Oh well. At least it was a different bot for a change. And my chat bot managed to catch at least one of the messages. Alright, talents wise for Hanuman. Let's do demon. Skills wise, let's go with witchcraft 4. Medora. Ironhide. And skills wise, you can't really go better than what you have. I'll save the points. Alright, so now
I could do with a cold
level
drink.
19 stuff. We had already been close to getting to. And I did pick up the bloodstone, right? Yep. Well, let's just see how the shaman feels about this. Is he mad? Ooh, he's mad. Oh sure, game, break the rules that you established. Give him infinite summons.
If at first you succeed, keep going!
Resurrect, Revenant!
Maimed and mutilated! Who's laughing now?
I mean, probably me. Let's see, did he have anything of any real use? Well, I guess I'll just take these skill blocks. They're at least worth something. Right, probably not. I didn't need to be this violent with the goblins and all that, but frankly, this was starting to bother me, and it needed to be done. Alright, back to doing what we're actually supposed to be doing, and that is go to the thorny ground. Now, with our new levels, we should be able to handle most of the stuff that's in here. I think we're gonna go see if we can deal with that weird guy over here with the multiples of his own summoning. appears that we have at least some initiative on these guys.
Resist.
Wherever in Rivellon you lead, I will follow.
Alright. Do I have a love grenade of my own? Yes, I do. And of course it failed. Just less Medora then. Alright, so we need to get rid of the Whimper first. Because it can heal and probably resurrect. Right. Well, at least he draws fire. How many special arrows do you have?
Seven. Call me home.
At least that guy has taken itself out of the picture.
Back on my feet again.
Trade my gauntlets for a hot...
How many specialty arrows do you have?
I feel better already.
As good as a new penny.
I'm dying.
Kiss of the Nightwalker.
Without aid, I will expire soon.
Breaking bones!
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
And just wait. You're going.
I'm fading. Fast.
Right, I definitely need to get Hanuman back up.
The Seven call me home.
Takes too long to cool down. Right. Do I have anything?
Form and watchful.
Take my hand!
A
that should at least keep him busy for a bit. Just come on, give me a barrage on this thing.
I hope I have enough arrows for this!
Alright. There.
I am yours to command.
My witchcraft grows more potent.
And moving closer. At last we can heal again.
A fine stroke of luck.
Into the fray once more.
Do I have... Can't really see him from here. Just shoot normally then. is a bit rough over here.
Soil of Rivalon, heed my cry. Mercy on your soul.
Tough fight, but not completely beyond our abilities.
I assume you address me for a reason, and so let the hunt.
I wasn't addressing you at all. I was just trying to pick something up, and you were in the way.
What's that gleam? What's that gleam?
Right, so what did we find? Stuff that I cannot identify. Not unexpected, really. But chest over here. And what was that? Something lit up just now.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
Right, well, at least it's one less immaculate to have to deal with. Right, what does his research say? Accursed be my mother for giving birth to a mute child. Perhaps if the wench had drunk a little less moonshine as she nursed me in her belly, I might have been brought into this world with weak eyes, weak limbs, and no power to my vocal cords at all. But I digress. After long last, I know the formula, the one that will give me permanent voice. No longer will I have to steal scraps of speech from rats and reindeer. 2 ingredients are all I need, and a tea I'll brew me. Potion that'll awaken my sleeping throat. 1 voxwood. Oh, so rare, but I found it. Cut it right out of the gnarly limbs of a rune-clad tree. I took it from you, Phantom Forest. I have beaten you. 2 bottled voice. This one still eludes me, but it too must be found somewhere in these damnable woods. The most probable not a second one of its kind to be found in the plain of Rivalon. Once I have it, all I have to do is cram the voxwood into the bottle and it should instantly liquefy. The Temple of the Dead, that is where the bottled voice is to be found. In that place, the most ancient alchemical rituals, that is all my conduit told me. She cares not for my quest, I know. She'd like to squeeze me dry of blood and feed me to one of her starstones. No matter. Soon I will have a voice. No longer will I bring shame to the Immaculates by clucking like a chicken when another spell wears off. Soon. But first, another buddy. Right, so we do have that spell now. And we can actually make that. If I remember where I put the bottled voice. Of course, the one person that actually can use that is not present in my party at the moment, but that's fine. You know,
Bloodstone, as powerful as it is sinister.
just make use of that now because I'm getting a little tired of feeling all that stuff. And let's see what is at the end of time.
Do you have a my friends, to indulge an old imp. I want you to know that I have been giving your history a lot of thought. For any historian worth his salt duly contemplates the events he records and researches. It is my solemn conclusion that you have been treated rather harshly, and that the harshest punishment of all was delivered unto you by your very own hands. For tell me true, what are humans worth, even if they ascend to the status of demigod, if they be void of all doubt, if they question unfailingly their duty? The demon abused a most primal emotion, and because of that, that emotion has been dubbed a weakness. Nay, I say, it is not. Indeed, it will save us yet, be it in the very last nick of time. So, chipper up, eh? Not like the near impending end of all is entirely your fault.
At least Zigzag seems to think we Guardians aren't utter failures.
Bless his heart, for he is right. Doubt is not a blight, but a blessing.
I couldn't agree more.
I wonder who awaits you in the next chamber. I wonder what they'll say.
Oh.
A chapel, and a truly beautiful one at that.
I have the feeling.
O guardians in whose hands rests the fate of all, I know he, the usurper, the instigator, has been trying to charm you. Charm you like he once did us both before. Do not listen to him. Do not listen. For every sound he makes is another vocalization of deceit. And what is more, a ruse to mark his weakness. First he seems to mock you. Then he seems to menace you. Then he seems to mesmerize you. But all the while, what he really does is fear you. His desire has been long in the making. The freedom among the void that is his unfathomable dream. But I have stopped him once, and you can do so again. You have pieced yourselves back together, Guardians. You are greater now, perhaps, than you ever were. The maw of the void is chomping with big black teeth. But there is still time to kill the beast. Rise up, Guardians. Stand up. Come to me at the center of the maelstrom and stand by me.
Our enemies fear us.
And well they should. We'll hit the void in the jaw yet, and put a halt to its ceaseless devouring of creation. This tomb must enshrine a most honored soul.
Still, it seems almost lonesome among the gloom here, does it not?
Indeed it does.
By the sins of the seven, can it be? You, Guardian, and General before that.
With whom do I have the honor?
Has time erased all memory of me? It is I, Alessa, the General who stood by your side when the Void Dragon first plagued our world so very long ago. 3 of us faced our foe that day. Only 2 lived to tell the tale.
What happened to you?
You stared the Void straight in the eye and saw oblivion reflected back at you. You broke, panicked, and it took me the very depths of my magic to rally you once more. Rally you I did, but I was spent, and the dragon did not hesitate. Thus I perished in the jaws of the void.
Well, let's be humble.
Then let me beg your forgiveness for our breakdown, which cost you your life.
Indeed. We're sorry we failed you, Alessa. Praise be that you restored our courage.
There is nothing to be sorry about, Guardian. I did what had to be done, and after that, so did you. You did your duty and more. You gave up the rank of general to become something greater, something immortal. Guardian, protector of the God Box, protector of all creation. Oh, how terrible it must have been to be betrayed. To hear Astarte whisper, to falter ever so briefly and see the dragon rise anew.
That was our darkest hour. To err is human, but we were immortals. We failed creation and failed the gods.
It was a moment of weakness that we are paying for still. Long as the Void lives, all of existence remains under threat.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It would be an injustice to do so. You undertook a task, after all, that the Seven themselves should have presumed. And where are they now, these allegedly all-powerful gods? Cowering in a distant universe, no doubt. But you are here, ready to face your fear yet again. Destined, I am sure, to succeed at long last. To succeed and save time and space forever. Your moment is nigh. The moment of final failure or final triumph. I know what shall be. Your time has come. The Void is destruction. You are creation. The greater force that will best a lesser foe.
Our past. Another in a long line of the Void's wretched victims.
Come what may, we'll avenge them all.
That is a very weird looking altar.
Why? You're home. How long it's been? Centuries? Eons? Since you come to me in search of salvation. But I have not changed nearly so thoroughly as you have. My offerings remain the same, dear protector. As have my prices.
Well, what do you offer?
Potions of great and incomparable strength, dear protector, as ever. During the Great War, you found full resistance to the elements quite useful. Perhaps history will repeat itself.
Well, that is kinda good, but oof. For that price, I mean, we can buy 3 potions at most. Right, any diaries that we can read here? We talk to Alessa now. Off to the side. Can we get to the side? Stuff that I need to identify. Ooh. Well, as long as we are at the end of time, let's go see the merchant. I don't think there is anything else, unless there's no book on these benches for our own journal. That's the armory. Hall of Darkness. Trader's Emporium. I mean, I'm probably sure he's gonna be able to tell me what my stuff does.
You again, my friend.
Yeah,
and
Local
so
Master
soon after
5.
tomorrow,
How can I help you this time?
I need some stuff identified, please. Ooh, it doesn't for relatively cheap. Did I leave anything out? Let's have a look at his wares. Does he have any of the components I want? Probably not. Alright, let's see if we can sell some stuff. Alright, there is a tormented soul in there. I missed that for a moment. Well, that's at least a good trade. Dexterity crossbow. I mean, it is better than what I currently have. Just kind of wish it had bow. This one we don't need anymore. What else do you have that's useful? I don't really need another helmet. Let's have a look around. Also, what thing do you have? I keep looking over that, and that's not what I want to do. But I want to just solve something that is at least useful, or more useful to you. Here. Alright, let's go talk to Zigzags about what we exactly can do. What we found, rather. So nice to be able to walk around here and not have to worry about getting hit by fireballs.
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away, most certainly. Oh, but there is more to this chapel than that. The altar itself was blessed by the gods and became sentient. I hear it has useful boons to offer.
Yeah, some decent potions.
Think I could fly straight to the void? I think I could fly straight to the void.
What's the word, Source Hunter?
You found the spell. Source Hunter, you may well be Rivellon's greatest hero. Now we must find my sister and rejoin our souls. I'm certain this entire matter can be healed. Continue your search.
How might I serve our mission? Threads I weave and tales I see. The chapel, yes. Once it was the holiest place in all of the known cosmos. The hall in which the 7 gods themselves would gather and give praise to the beauty of creation, along with the subjects that worshipped them. It was there that they praised you. It was there that you walked beside them like equals, and it was there that you spent your last night in silent vigil before taking up the guard.
How can I help you, my friend?
Do you have low-level skill that I can
Doom has a nice ring.
fortify? I think that's the one. They're not really updated your stock all that much. Such a pity. Alright, let's see.
The Lady of Time, the weaver of history. I am your biggest fan, dear lady. Could I get your autograph?
It shall be my pleasure, Sir Imp. I'll embroider it in the first volume of your all-encompassing chronicles.
Every year, I said.
Alright. Back to the Phantom Forest. Let's see if we can breach the, at least the edge of where the Soul's Temple is.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Beware of what's before you. Well, that's kind of a nasty trap. I was still reading this line.
I feel better already! I needed that. As good as a new penny.
I invoke the power of flame.
Hello, Kagowitch. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a decent day. Right, so is this an actual trap that I stumbled in, or is this just the game being random?
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
Right, bloody key.
Ready to advance?
I
Ready
don't
to
want to
defend.
talk. Thank you. Well, things are going okay so far. Defeated some decent level units or people. Managed to make it up to level 19. And we're fairly close to the Soul's Temple. Of course, getting into the Source Temple probably isn't as easy as I think it will be. How difficult is this gate? Probably can't pick it. Yeah. Alright. Well, it should darn well be making some progress. Because I believe max level is going to be 20 or 24. Alright. I also did some shuffling with some of the skills. So we should all be able to do some decent amount of damage.
Stand before me. A man at arms is always intense.
Just save your points. You can just finish him off like this.
Your grave opens to welcome you.
Right.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
Scale armor that I can identify. It's not bad. About on par with Madora's current armor. Right, so he didn't drop any keys, did he?
Our enemies have laid a trap.
Not seeing any keys, and this is also a dead end. Well, at least that's one less demon we have to deal with. Unfortunately, he did not drop a tormented soul, so now they have to keep buying those. Or if we've already seen this skeleton. And we've dealt with Death Knights. So where does the path lead exactly? Let's just do some exploring.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
Yeah. I mean, we're making decent progress. Much more than progress I've made in other games. I mean, got past some nasty bottleneck in Warzone 2100. Oop. Definitely need to do the Death Knight shovel. You first. And do we know if these things are immune to anything? Well, let's just reduce his armor. Yeah, and I'm also a little bit annoyed with myself. Because after last week I had kind of intended to just, you know, check out that Manor Lord's demo. Had it all set up, installed, and then I forgot about it and I ended up not doing it. So now the demo is over and I can't play anymore. Right, let's see. Who first?
You don't frighten me, servant of chaos! My curse is upon you!
Dang it. Right. At least one more. Have its vulnerability removed.
Therefore, the steel claw.
I kind of need Medora back because she is a very potent damage dealer here.
Without aid, I will expire soon.
Parasitic chaos!
As good as the new kit. Sigurd, guide my blades.
Alright.
So many arrows, so little time.
Alright, and let's do another potion. Take another potion. It's not so much life happens, it's not more that I got so stuck into Anno 1800 that I just lost track of time. And while I'm certainly having fun, I would have at least liked to have tried it. But, oh well. There's always next time. I don't think these things bleed. I'll just save your points then. And he's still frozen. Best to not underestimate these Death Knights. For while we can kill them quite confidently, we are still ill. Not the strongest thing in the world. But let's also give some more potions to Medora because he's running a little bit low on them. Don't have anything else that I can identify. Yeah, and in the meantime I can just keep myself busy with other stuff. You take up all the Tenebrian boss. All Master 5. Ooh, All Master 4. Something that Anaman can actually do. Ooh, it's a Tenebrian wand. I don't think I've had one of those yet. I don't know if I can make those. Let's see. That's better than what I currently have. By a fair margin. Right, is that all? Yep. Yeah, but it's also about games you wish to play. We are getting close to the holiday season, I suppose. So game releases are starting to ramp up a little bit more. And I'm not currently looking for quite another grand strategy game to fill my time with. I mean, if I really wanted to do that, I would invest in some Crusader King 3 perhaps.
What will become of us? What will become of the...
And perhaps I'm in the mood for something slightly different. Like a particular cat-based game that drew a lot of attention not too long ago. Ruins? An ambush? Not hearing anything. But it doesn't mean there isn't an ambush. I mean, Terra Invicta looks fine. Not gonna say it's not, doesn't look good. I'm just saying I'll wait a little bit longer until I have a bit more firm idea of what I want to do. Again, I'm not opposed to Dyson Sphere program. It just feels like a game you spend a lot of time in. It gives me the same vibes as Factorio, which is a game I like in concept, but I probably don't see myself playing it because it will just drive me nuts. A little bit too much information overload and all that. I'm probably fine with the repetitiveness of most things that the game would might require me to do, but I mean, it's part of the reason why I have never gotten into Satisfactory either, for instance. On Medora, why are you so fearful? Alright, let's just focus on getting rid of the actions. Well, saw an undead warrior that would not serve my purpose. No, I don't want to remove.
Spirits of shadow, dusk and gloom made me.
Yeah, you can't run away. Alright, well, let's stand your ground. And you're in vulnerability. And couldn't blind you. Alright.
I'm fading fast.
There.
Named and mutilated.
Special delivery from the blacksmith!
Your grave opens to welcome you.
Hmm. Have a bell. Yeah, stun works. Let's just shoot you normally. Yeah, that's always a thing, but then again, it is made by people that worked on the thingy mod, the long war mod of XCOM. So you're kind of supposed to be sort of immune to the whole BS stuff. Just missing on a 95% chance to hit. That's just normal for those kind of games. I mean, I like the idea of it all, but I'm not sure if I can handle the complexity of Terra Invicta just yet. Never mind the BS rules. What do you mean can't reach? Just move and pick it up. Probably gave you, order you to pick up something that you actually didn't need to have. I mean, Death Knights are still kind of an obstacle, but we are handling them fairly capably. And I will want to try it at some point, but then again, I also kind of want to try Phoenix Point if I ever get around to it, but I have limited tolerance for playing XCOM like likes. Yeah, but then that's what to be expected. I mean, you're playing as Earth before we are probably in space as it is. So getting up there should require a lot of resources. It really would require a united Earth to be able to do something like that. Beyond that, I'm just curious about the whole mystery as to why the aliens are even around. Like demons, mud huntresses, mud lords.
Waters think of demon corruption. Now to hunt and flay its source.
Alright, so fairly high level enemies. Do a rain of arrows.
Return to battle, forgotten knight.
Indeed, Ursai, I had not forgotten about Victoria 3, I'm just purposely not thinking about it. Considering how much I find Victoria 2 is such a guilty pleasure already. I shudder to think about how much time I would lose if I ever got into Victoria 3 properly. Provided, of course, that it actually is a competent game at the start. Which at this point I am not sure about. I have not kept up with any of the dev diaries. Certainly very spirited creatures. Yeah, but being a paradox game doesn't make it automatically bad. Right, let's just spread the damage around.
Flaming spear!
Well, it's not that everyone forgot about it.
I'm dying.
Earth attacks probably will not do much against these guys.
Anybody else smell smoke? I strike with the full force of my convictions.
I'm dying.
A little help here.
Alright. See you later, Kegowich. Or... What?
Revitalized and restored.
want aid. I will expire soon.
Really? I mean, I'm ever so slightly tempted to use
On the mend.
a bloodstone here. But let's be conservative, because I'm expecting some more trouble in the temple itself. Let's see what they drop exactly.
Sigurd's beard, what a find!
Nothing particularly special. Just more demon stuff that I expect. A great many things have been dying in this area. Nope. Watchful eye, eh? Yes. The watchful eye gonna do something? Looks like it explodes. Good to know.
There you are. You were rather conspicuously absent during that last fight I was in.
Really? Didn't mean to leave you in the lurch like that. Next time, shout and I'll come running.
Oh, I didn't really run into...
Not sure what that's all about, because the last fight we were doing fairly well, considering we were outnumbered against enemies that have a ridiculously strong ranged attack. Right, so the watchful eyes probably have to do with the demon infestation. We managed to kill it, good. We're also fairly close to Waypoint Shrine. Let's see if we can activate that. I'll have to keep running back and forth all that much. Can help it. There we go. Probably more animals that lost their voice near here. Random chair in the woods. Oh. Alright, so that's what those watchful eyes do. Good to know. Snipe them from a distance. Augment its speed. Let's grab the portal again before I outline. There. I'll get blindsided by this thing again.
Aid me!
And I'm over encumbered. Well, that's to be expected. All this heavy stuff I'm picking up that I cannot identify. Right, well, doesn't matter if I can identify it or not. Let's send it to Medora. Sort out the details later. Right, looks like we have some friendly faces over here. Oh. Well, I have no idea how strong these guys are. So let's give it a try. Right, I'm gonna assume that the smallest one's probably the most dangerous. These guys are not so tough, I think. Alright, the Bone Crushers have decent HP. And they hit fairly hard. To be expected. These things immune to poison. Well, I have to get closer, but... One more AP forwards. No, they're not immune to poison. Good. Flurry is probably enough.
Your grave opens to welcome you.
All right. Nothing particularly interesting loot. Alright, these look a little bit more menacing. A little bit more.
Face the unending darkness.
Infernal orb!
What we just hit. And that doesn't reach all the way over there. They look like they were wielding Tenebrium weapons. Friendly fellows, helping each other out. Rain of arrows. Alright. Ooh, fire essence, nice. And
I must douse these flames!
I think we hit some kind of charm potion of something. Well, let's see. What is the stuff I found? I mean, it looks awesome. And +2 dexterity. The better, it's sort of a better version of my one of my rings. What else? Sort of, yeah, these boots. Not really worth it. Alright. Fix your boots. Probably give you some better boots. Alright, what do I have that you can probably wear? The resistance is probably better for you. So we now add some sort of house. That is protected by cyclopean creatures that do not like us. Jahan has something to say, alright?
This is it, Hunter. I can smell it. I can feel it. The disease that is the demon. Balberith awaits us down below. So ready yourself. Encase your soul in armor thicker than tenebrium. You'll need all your wits about you if you're to face this horror from the hells.
Well, I'll certainly take that under advisement. I'll also take these paintings. Ooh. A bookshelf that we can't reach. Well, let's just loot the place before I go downstairs. Don't know how involved this meeting with Balberith will be. And we should probably also heal up before we go in there.
Back on my feet.
Alright, there's Shura.
What is it then? Death is so obvious. Pain even more so. Oh! It cannot possibly be Jehan? And so close to your expiration date. Ah, I thought for certain I'd have to chase you down in that great palace of yours and pull you out by your ponytail. How very precious of you to save me the trouble.
I have wandered worlds for nearly 1,000 years in search of you, demon. And finally I have found you. 10 centuries have I spent honoring and hating the remembrance of Hiraka. Have I turned my hatred into the fuel that lit the fires of purpose. To track you down, undo my bond by wrenching the life from your mangled frame, and thereby freeing my hell-promised soul.
You're gonna have to dumb it down for me, Your Highness. I deal in souls, not poetry.
Silence. I have made you the object of an age-long obsession, villain. I know more about your kind than all the scholars of the universe combined. I know why you remain so elusive once a deal has been made. For to kill you is to break the pact and leave me with your gift of life forever.
Are you sure about that, John?
Yes, demon. True immortality shall be mine. Forget the cheap ploys of necromancy. Forget the dogmas of demonology. I have discovered how to best you at your own game. I need but do the impossible to kill my ensnarer, and your spell will remain upon me forever like a spook that haunts my soul with welcome abandon.
Alright. Tone it down a little, Jahan.
So, yes, I know your tricks. I am immortal, beyond the decay of time. This 1,000-year limit is but artifice and of your making. Now I shall end you. End you before you can erase your machinations. One immortal shall taste of death, and another shall never know its torpid flavor.
You're even smarter than I gave you credit for, O Fallen King. But before we do battle, let me have a word with your allies first.
What are you doing with the forest spirit?
Isn't she exquisite? I've spent some time groping around in that great rocky head of hers, but her deepest fear still eludes me. No matter for now. These darling forest creatures are dear as fawns with their sweet little worries. Once I've sucked each one of them dry, I'll put all 10 fingers into Mrs. Spirit of the Forest here. Come on, sugar, just a little hint. Mayhem? Shame? Clowns? Maybe she's just fussing since I got my hands on that little old runestone of hers. Is that it?
What do you know about the forest spirit's runestone?
Oh, that? Quite the hot object these days, isn't it? The woman in red just offered me quite the reward if I'd use it to open the Source Temple for her. You wouldn't happen to be after a similar sort of deal, would you? By the looks of you, I'm quite certain an arrangement could be reached. I've always been one for a deal, after all, and it just so happens there's something I'm quite sure you could do for me. Jehan, you seem to have grown quite chummy with the, what is it again? Source Hunter? How very fascinating. But what's that? Unless my senses deceive me, there's the faintest fear in you, Jehan. Fear that some harm should come to your little friends. Perhaps you can help keep us all quite safe by facilitating a little deal.
Careful, hunters. This worm has never offered a straight deal in all his 1,000 putrid lives. You'd do well to close your ears to whatever filth will soon pour from his mouth.
It seems, Jehan, that your friends have the strength of mind to stand against you regularly. No easy feat for most faced with an intellect like yours, old friend. I do believe beings of such fortitude might be able to help me indeed. Just the sort of party whose help I'd be so happy to have. For you see, I've a certain pebble in my shoe that I simply can't shake out all by my lonesome. Ralzan Axaroth, one of my most ancient enemies, has been summoned alongside the very forest I've claimed. The woman in red intends him to guard the entrance to the Source Temple, but if I know the bloodthirsty beast, he's already set his eyes upon the creatures of this forest.
Hunters, you must listen to me carefully. For now, more than ever before, my words may determine the course of all our fates. This demon's deal may seem simple, but beneath the lure bobs a deadly hook, no doubt eager to catch you by the mouth. Deal not with Balberith, Hunter. Do not repeat my mistake.
I'll not risk our lives by dealing in demonry.
We'll find our way into the Source Temple without affiliating with his kind. No deal.
More's the pity, but I'd hardly compel a soul to enter a deal unwillingly. As for those who've already signed a pact, though, well, a deal's a deal, isn't it? Perhaps I ought to ask you, Jehan. A deal's a deal, isn't it? And your 1,000 years are quite over, my friend. Your soul is mine.
We'd never hand over our trusted companion to the likes of him.
On guard, demon! You've made your last deal!
Hunter, I see I chose well when I recognized the potential within you. Great have you become, more powerful and more noble than even I could have guessed. Now we throw our might towards a single cause. And together we shall destroy one more hand of evil within our world.
Yeah, let's verbose more killing.
The moment has come. Come, demon, let us begin. And you too, Hunter. Stand by me as I face my ultimate ordeal.
Alright, so what do we have? Balberith over there. Slave of Torment that's currently feared. I don't think I want to deal with him. Let's get rid of the Bone Crusher.
I've got the prey in my sights.
Don't think I get anything else out of that. Yeah, definitely want to get rid of the Moon Dancer if I can, but this whole setup is awkward. Right, but these are the buys us a little bit of time. Yeah, not gonna happen then. Can we knock you down? No. Just save your points. Yeah, now the cage is in the way. We need to move. Looks like Balbarif is not that tough. Yes, what are you gonna do? I don't know what your skill set is, so... Right, for burning, can I poison you? Target is too far, right? Taking down Balbarif probably ends the fight. Alright. Get closer.
Wherever you go, there I am.
My life is ebbing away.
play with fire, you get burned.
Once my arrow tastes blood, it craves more.
As good as the new pin.
If we can take away the slaves. Yeah, go after that. You wish.
That ought to hurt.
Can I at least stun you? No.
Your powers wane beneath my hex.
Nobody's close enough to be harmed by that.
Beneath trembles with my power.
No, you didn't heal fully. Guess for making a dent.
Seven guide my aim.
Oh, I needed that.
Celestial salvo!
And now we just need a little push.
Lifts like a feather, drops like a troll.
Oh, I needed that.
Alright, let's get rid of this flick. Oh, never mind, it's gone already. What did we find?
Lucky find!
Magic runestone. Why would we even need to deal with him if we can just get it from him?
Sigurd's beard, what a find!
But in any case, it's well past 4 o'clock, so I really need to go. Thank you all for stopping by and watching me fumble around, like usual. Hope you enjoyed it. Probably finished Phantom Forest next week. All things going well, hopefully. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. See you next time. See you then.